Today we're building the most secure house in all of Bloxburg. I'm talking lasers, fake traps, parkour, and at the end I'm inviting all of you guys in to see if you can break inside. But first, we need a change of outfit. Nobody is getting past these thighs. I'm a one-woman army. And we'll name the plot Do Not Enter. Let's go! Okie dokie, guys. So when you think of like a really big fortress build, is it just me? I think of like a massive grey square. So I'm gonna just immediately put one of them in there. And guys, I am gonna make this so secure. It's gonna be more secure than Fort Knox. Not even Trump is gonna be able to break in here. Now, the first thing every secure building has is a moat. Now, I will admit, we're starting soft, okay? You don't go straight into a fight with knives. You start soft and slow. And that is exactly what we're doing, just with a little water moat. And I have used a shallow pool. It's just like stepping into a puddle. This is not secure just yet. But before you can even enter Fort Reese's, we're gonna be adding a secondary obstacle. Now, already, I feel like I've made this too far near the front, do you know what I mean? But the thing is, with a fort, like, we don't just want to do it around the back, because somebody could just be like, and then just walk in through the back flipping doors. So very quickly, I just relocated Fort Knox. And before we go towering up any higher, we're just gonna leave it like this shape for now. That's practically in the middle. Why does that look like my belly button? I need to go to the doctor about that. Huh? Anyway, now we are basically back to where we started. So what I was saying about another obstacle is gonna be a parkour basement, and that is why we needed quite a bit more space. It's going to be a 5-block radius around the entire fortress. I am so excited to see if you guys can get in, but I'm going to make it like almost impossible. We're going to make sure we test it, but it's only literally going to be the most elite ninjas can break inside. And oh my god, wait, can't you place water in the basements now? Oh, this is going to be so expensive. So we can either have water, which does look good, or we could have lava. And I'm definitely not suggesting lava because it's $100,000 cheaper. And oh, great heavens, I'm struggling to even place the floor in at this rate. Does that look like magma? It actually kind of does. I'm sorry, I think I like that. And then the bigger question is, do we want the magma on the walls as well? I love this. This is making me want to build a big Minecraft fortress with redstone. But this is a Bloxburg channel, so unfortunately I can't do that. But if you guys want me to start a Minecraft channel, comment it. And then in terms of parkour, shall we use pillars? There's so many different ways you can do parkour. You can use thin pillars. You can use any shaped pillars, really.
Another cool way that we could do it is having like floating basic shape.
And honestly, I think I might go for this one. We don't want to make it too easy straight off the bat. Like the first one, water, yeah, that's easy. But when you get to the magma, that is going to be tricky. And the thing is, guys, we're going to have quite a lot of these floating platforms going around, but only one area is actually going to lead you into the base, and I think it should be this one. Let's give it a try. Officer Reese is reporting for duty. Okay, so boing. For these practice runs, we are definitely going to need some sort of ladder because I am absolutely a flop Tokyo when it comes to parkour. Okay, what if we do a run? Oh, okay, that's possible. And I think it is. Anyway, after many failed attempts, I finally realized it is actually doable. Yay! Okay, that is a bit better now. So it obviously isn't impossible, but the hard part is going to be finding this. Now, for my own ease of access, we're going to paint that white for now. All of the other ones are going to be red. No, not you. What? And as I say, we're going to make all of the other ones impossible. Well, who knows? I might accidentally make one of them possible, just by coincidence. But for the most part, they're just going to have to try and find the right one. And obviously, it won't be colored white when we come to it. And that is one of, like, the best tactics when it comes to making a secure base is decoys. I love that word. But it's true, guys. Decoys are, like, such good ways. So also, guys, comment down below your guesses for how much this is going to be worth by the end. Now, you thought I was leaving it there. We haven't even finished this first bit. We're gonna make a bamboo forest. I've been playing too much Grow a Garden, guys, but basically we're gonna be using these thin pillars to create the illusion of bamboo, or maybe the flower texture. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. And again, this is basically just gonna be trying to like stop you getting through. So most of them are gonna be impossible. Like you're not gonna be able to squeeze your big old backside through here. And oh my gosh, this is kind of giving me cornfield vibes. I might just be saying that because last night, it was really scary at night. I watched a new film that just came out called Clown in a Cornfield. If any of you have watched it, let me know what you thought. I thought it was amazing. I think it is a 15. At least it's not an 18. Normally I accidentally recommend 18. But I think that looks absolutely incredible. So let's see. You probably are gonna be able to walk past these. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be impossible to like trap them, but as you can see, it just like sort of slows them down, and it's a pretty cool looking decoration around the side. Also, I might as well just get this out of the way, but I'm gonna add a few more of these decoys around just to make it look a little bit more realistic. And so far, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have. I think it looks so cool. It literally looks like if you were to look up securest fortress in the world. Now, I am a little bit OCD with these types of things. So I am just gonna check like the center of this middle square here. Okay, so this is the middle. We need this to go back one, and then this to come forward one. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I just needed to make sure in my little pea-sized brain that was symmetrical. We might as well give it a splash of color now as well, guys. This is something like straight out of a Mr. Beast video. And speaking of Mr. Beast, I hadn't watched him in literally like 2 years. And then the other day I watched like the one where he took his girlfriend on all those dates. And it was actually like so wholesome and good. Now, honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave the default brick texture at the top. Almost run out of air there. We need to add in the barbed wire fences. Where did it just go? I am never allowed to add these. Like, where would I put this? Like on the front of my suburban home? Does I look like Granny? And another way that we could make this even more tricky is just by leaving like certain openings. So obviously we have to have an opening like here. That's where you're jumping in. But just leaving very like sparse little entrance. So even if you do the parkour, you've got this flipping barbed wire fence to get past at the end. Now I bet, guys, some sneaky people are gonna like come running right round the back straight away thinking that's the way in, when in reality it's right at the front. Maybe that is too obvious. Do you know what I mean? Maybe having it right there is a little bit too obvious. We're gonna have the real one over here, and once again, guys, we are now officially gonna have to try that. So is it quicker to swim? Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so funny. And then jump. Oh, that is far too easy. What does this look like? Rainbow Parkour Tycoon. Okay, that's going right over there. And this one can go right back here. Okay, maybe that's a bit too far back. Okay, and I also think like it's much easier to do parkour from above. So if we go like that, like that, like that. If I can do it that easily, then they are going to be able to absolutely thrash that. Right, as well, we need to make this one like impossible now. So we'll just drag that over there. Ah, help me, I'm burning alive in lava. Okay, so this one, again, very easy. Okay, it's looking a little harder now, actually. What? How is it still so easy? Okay, that last one, though. That last one, I like how it's getting a bit tricky. You know how if you press shift in Bloxburg, it does speed? Yeah, you can do it. Okay, you can do it if you unlock speed. That is very good to know. Now, once you are in, we are going to be having the most ugly fences known to Bloxburg, man. The tiny. And essentially, it's going to be a maze onto which you are going to have to find the entryway. And it's basically just going to be like one of two ways. You can either waste all your time going around here, or you can waste all your time going around here. And if you decide to take the third route, once again, that's going to be a flop. Now, everybody is going to have permissions, so they're just going to have to work this out for themselves. I know it's not too tricky, but I think it's all right. We'll add in the hatch. Now, we don't want to make it obvious still, so we'll make sure to color it the, what is it, lush grass. And okay, that's sort of like a little bit of the mind games. But before we even get to that step, remember what I said earlier about the trapped doors? Honestly, when I do these types of builds, I feel like I should be on stage at like the theater or something, like as a magician. I just feel honestly so smart. And oh look, there's a bit of lava down here. I didn't even notice that that would be there. I think actually it covers up the whole floor. So speaking of floors, we're gonna grab them and then we're just gonna have random gaps all around that you can constantly fall into. Now, if you're smart, then you'll know that you should just be walking around the outside.
Wait a minute.
planet.
But maybe we should be turning that into a basement as well. What am I doing? Now, some of them, granted, will be easier than others, but some of them, you're gonna have to like full-blown go onto corners like we're playing chess. Now, speaking of chess, guys, in the last few days, I have recently developed a mild obsession for chess. I love it. If any of you play chess, I honestly want you guys to meet up with me and teach me. But there's a whole chess world out there, guys. I know what you're all thinking, Reese's. Well, that looks really obvious. They can obviously just see the lava underneath. Oh, my sweet innocents. Those of you who have a tricking mind, like myself, will know we are going to simply be using flushed trapped doors. Now, it shouldn't be too difficult because obviously you're going to see these popping all over the place. Anyway, I'm going to use a little bit of flooring just so we can easily get across here and test out the trapdoor theory. So if you are... Oh my god, so you've literally just got to like tread so carefully. And what the hell? How am I falling in? I literally made it easy for me to get on there. Come on, babe. Ah! Not easy enough, it seems. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Oh my gosh, if you like run and jump, oh, you can only get so far though. And now I'm sorry in advance for your eyesight looking at this orange stuff. We will change that. Now, obviously, if you fall in here, I'm going to add exits so you can like get out. And it's up to people if they want to walk into these exits. If you do that, like, you're just pretty stupid. Anyway, as you can see, this trapdoor here is actually an incredibly important one because that is going to lead you in to the base itself. So I am going to be even sneaky here by adding ladders that sort of blend in with the wall. And even in a build like this, guys, I cannot deal with the orange lighting. I need linen, okay? I need it. So it's these ones here. We'll add in a hatch and it's got to be one of those ones that you can open. And once again, I need to give myself like admin commands. And oh crap, I haven't even added in the basement. I'm so bad at this. Obviously, bear in mind, there'll be some grass here. You'll be climbing up, and can you get out of this? You have to find open and then go, yes, okay. And once again, I'm not stupid. I know having that there looks really obvious. That's why we're going to have another one here and another one here as decoys. Now, how many nutcracker men do I have in my inventory? 83. I was hoping this many. This is probably what you imagine a police officer to look like, not a flipping Christmassy nutcracker. Now, apparently there's buttons in Bloxburg, and I cannot believe I don't know this. Like, that can get you up the delete and the color. I still don't know what those buttons are, so let's try. I think F. Okay, F is color. Is D delete? No. Okay, C is copy. That's obvious. F is color. My favorite one is H, turns the grid off. So you're gonna think that you can just walk straight over the drawbridge, but all of this is going to be a trap. I actually have to walk on the grass next to the drawbridge, which I actually think is pretty smart. Do you know what I mean? Now, just for a little bit of extra sparkle, we're gonna add flush doors here. Obviously, they'll have permission so they can open these, but they just need to work out that the doors are in fact there. Oh my gosh, that looks so scary. Okay, I think we might just have to backspace it before we place the basement in. And what I basically mean about the parkour is maybe we should use the basement to like crop out the pieces of land. So the first jump can maybe be like over here and it will be like that square. But anyway, there's going to be a couple of different ways to go with parkour, but there's only going to be one that leads to victory. What's that noise? I do like to get you guys in early, and it is a Monday morning. Everybody's probably out of school. So I'm just going to like upload this now, and then we'll just keep building with people in the background. So let's make sure that this is open to everyone. And how do I get it to 75 people? That is what I want. Somebody said I have to extend it. I'll buy some Robux, okay? Oh my goodness. Every time you hear that sound, an angel gets its wings and I get my Robux. And what do you mean? I just bought Robux. You heard it. Okay, right. That's not working. So we'll just try that in a second. But I've just realized, guys, maybe bringing in people now is kind of like a bad move because now how are we going to test things? Obviously, this way you're going to break in. You're going to have to like get your way past the guards. We know that these are flush doors. Now, this is the parkour. Can you not jump 2 blocks? Oh no. You're going to have to try with the sprint run and then... We're going to need a ladder in here. Try again. Okay, you can do it. You just have to do the speed run. So anyway, let's go back in. And we also need to be making sure we're deleting the staircases and ladders and stuff. So anyway, let's go back into the basement. And this is the way, isn't it? And once again, we're just going to add flush doors in there. We're going to make them open this way now. And now once you're in here, we're going to be using structurals. Now, once you're up here, actually, we probably shouldn't add any more because you can basically just like walk along the turrets and we don't want any cheaters, but we are nearly done now. All we've got left to do is the toilet room itself. And editing Reese's here. Sorry if I sound crusty. I just realized I didn't actually tell you what the toilet room was going to be. Basically, all of this parkour and traps lead to a toilet. But at least I get 50 grand. I'm sorry. I just need to simply be looking at this house. This is such my style. You guys asked me to build your houses. You don't need it. There we go. So once you're up here on the turret, you're going to have to actually start scaling the walls. Okay, so you're going to have to walk all the way along the top. Hopefully they work that out. I'm then going to drop them a little bit lower so they can't use the walls anymore. And then I think over here, guys, should be like the secret passageway. Hurry, Mama needs to see this. I have an idea to get inside of it. They're gonna go onto the mountain and try and skydive in, aren't they? Oh my gosh, I think we might need to add a glass roof, guys, just to prevent that happening. Oh my gosh, that is actually such a genius way. They could bypass everything and just land on here. But is that like a good square? I think it is. Okay, let's just leave that over the top. That is hilarious. So once you've fallen down this deep, dark hole here, okay, you land here. We'll even add a bit more basementage. I do like a maze, so maybe we could finish it off with a maze. And then finally at the end, and then you are in here, and then you win the golden toilet. Now we have got to remember, guys, that they will actually be winning $50,000. Like, I'm not just here to waste everybody's time today. And what I'm going to do, guys, I don't think I'm actually going to add any cameras. I think free cam is going to be the way to go. So what I might do is like create a little room for myself over here and just lock myself in there, and then it's going to be like free cam central. And with that, guys, the most secure fortress in Bloxburg has been completed. Okay, guys, it is now officially rule time, so I'm just going to put in chat. Okay, it is done. This is my fortress protecting very special room. Whoever finds the room gets 50k. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. How are people already on here? That is crazy stuff. I thought this parkour was way harder. So many people in lava already. I did not know you could get over from this way. But if we fly around, oh my goodness, this is already so tense. Come on, guys, this is the way. Oh my god, is the prisoner girl gonna do it? She's had practice escaping from the prisons. Oh. Now, if we just look in chat what people are saying. Let me in. Why can't I go in?
Let me in. Let me in.
Is this girl? Oh, so close. But, oh, prisoner girl. Prisoner girl. Oh my gosh, look at her. Look at her. She's going for it, mate. She is not getting caught in any of these traps. Oh, how has she done that? How has she actually done that? Oh my god. And she's gone the exact right way. Oh no, she's going back. She's going back. Guys, if she went that way, that was the exact right way. Also, I don't know if that's a girl or a boy, but she is the only one who's made it on here. Oh my god. Right, these two, they're going the right way. Oh, they found it. They've actually made their way into the next part. They should, if all works out well, be coming up here. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're actually doing it. I think they might fall here, though, and it could be all over. Oh no. Blonde fell and pink. But look at this big chicken looking unicorn thing taking up all the space. People need to be able to see. Oh my gosh, this girl don't need no hints. She do not need no hints. Did you see that? She was so scared that she let herself fall. Look at these cheaters going around the edges on the fences thinking you outsmarted me. Well, low-key they did. This is a bad time for him to be lagging out. Guys, I think he just like lagged out of the game. That is so annoying for him. Oh, she made it in. And she's gone the exact right way. She's going the exact right way. She almost missed it then, but she found it. Oh my god, absolute slay. That is just a decoy, I'm afraid. Oh, she's going around the edges. There's nothing around the back, guys. Oh no, she fell. Do you think prisoner's gonna get in? Right, we have literally got only the most elite people in here right now. Has anybody else made it into the maze? Not quite yet. It's literally just this girl. And oh my gosh, she made it into the main bit. Once you're in here, you're sort of set. And she's going the right way. Oh, no, she's not. She's going the wrong way to a flipping chest. Blue girl is back. Juices, I found a chest. Chest is a decoy. Go other way. At this point, I'm just like giving them all of the details that they need. This girl is so good. Oh gosh, someone's up here. Not that girl making her way up there. These two. Come on, guys. I want to see a few more people get on. I love this. She's so good at parkour. Those are not easy jumps, and she's just doing them with absolute ease. Is that someone with a lantern down here? This girl is actually cracking me up with the lantern. Is she going to be able to do that one? Oh! Oh, oh, and then is she going to work out she needs to climb on top of the castle turrets? What now? You're going to have to work it out. She's worked it out. She's worked it out. Oh, I know. Yes. Oh my god. I actually feel like trembling in my knees. She's fell down. No, the last jump. Now, meanwhile, over here, people are still finding the jump difficult, even though I made it a hell of a lot easier. Look at that girl. Oreo cat has been exposed. The plot thickens. Now, we've got another lady here. She's doing a dance. And oh no, the Oreo cat is getting ahead. We cannot have the Oreo cat win after Yuki has tried so hard. She just slammed the door on her face. Oreo cat she's playing dirty. The other girl has finally made it in. I'm sorry I don't have a name for her yet, but honorable mention. So difficult on iPad. You're doing this on iPad. Oh my gosh, this is the furthest she's got. Right, be careful, Yuki. Oh my gosh, we got some more competitors in here now. There's 5 people in here. Okay, guys, literally just as I stopped the recording, Yuki decided to be a baddie and just walk on the fences. And now she's found her way into the maze. Oh my god, she's gonna be our winner. I just know it. This is where we should see her, guys, in just a few seconds. She made it! She actually made it to the toilet! Oh my gosh. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And here we are, Yuki! So, guys, what a perfect place to finish off the video by donating a very deserving winner, a grand prize. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed me building the fortress, and I'll see you all in my next one.